Hello there, this is Cookies. I've got turn 44 of LA Erytheia. You get a messenger. Yeah, I've been chatting with Satis. Satis was interested in vulturing. I have, uh, I'm kind of wanting to get back to the lab and research, and I was a little bit concerned that if I took too much of Flagra, somebody might try to take it from me, like it would be worth it. So I offered to split uh, part of Flagra, so Satis will get the cap, and that way I don't have to fight this army. I can... Oh, I guess another thing. Alright, so let's cover some of the fights. So Satis starts moving in. We kill some more PD. And man goes after this small group. We got some nature gems, some death gems. We notice a horror attacks, and at first I thought maybe this was Ulm, but the targeting seemed not player-based, so then I started to get a little bit concerned about events. Alright, so, sorry, not a whole lot, like, there was some rating, but I don't think it was super interesting. So we're going to move in. The horror seems to have disappeared, so we're going to go in and take this one now. We're able to storm here. We found a lab here. I'm not super familiar with Flagrant. Maybe they have some recruit anywhere mages. But not entirely sure why there was a lab here. So, I don't know. But I know we were pretty happy to find it. So we're going to do a little bit of site searching, and we're going to do some researching. So the border with Satis is going to take this side of the mountain range, and then take the cap and come up here. And I wanted this cave because I know there's Zots here, and then I also wanted access to this throne from Pan. So this group is moving into attack because the Cyclops have run home. And we're just going to sit here and patrol. Would I recommend this in the future? No. But at this point, I think I can beat the Flagrant army if it rides out, even though they've got another new tyrant. And I was a little bit concerned that if I think I wanted to wait a turn or two before I came back to this fort. I wanted to make sure we owned this fort first. And I can just research here. Now, remote spells could wreak havoc here, so generally I wouldn't recommend having an army stand out in the open. I think you could see that with Lucid and Demosthenes, like the Cold Raga playthrough, where Patala had a big army standing out in the open, and it did not go well for Patala. I think the only magic phase option that Flagra has is the... I don't think the Tyrant can, but I do believe the Elder Cyclops can. So potentially there could be like a gem bait and an army moves in, but this army is not very gem based, and I think we could handle everything Flagra has to offer. So we're just going to stay put and research. And then raid here, and then try to secure this, and then we can probably send up some reinforcements to... This is the last province that we would need to claim, assuming this one goes well. And what else is up? So we got our fort up here. We are forging a Staff of Elemental Mastery. I noticed I could do that with this mage, and I had the boosters too. So a cool thing about Erytheia that I didn't entirely realize And the Staff of Elemental Mastery is nice because it'll give us the option to put up Eternal Pyre, and it'll give us the option to summon a Dactyl. And I'm not sure if I've realized both of those things just yet, but it is the key to getting into that particular national mage summon and into getting into certain globals. So really cool. Glad we realized that we could forge this. You don't like I knew about the Rune Smashers, but I kind of forgot that the Water of Fire was really good for Staves of Elemental Mastery. And other than that, I think we're starting to turn on tiny amounts of mage production again. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've turned on mage production again, which is nice. We're starting to hit the point in the game where I need to fort this up, just so somebody doesn't win by taking it in one turn. So that is something to consider. And other than that, I think we're good. So we can go ahead and dive into turn 45. Have a good one.